The Yanks are coming. The Yanks are coming. The Yanks are coming. Yanks to the left of me. Yanks to the right of me. The Yanks are in town. The US trials are taking place in Eugene, Oregon. Simultaneously, the Jamaican national trials are taking place in Jamaica. But let me tell you, there's trouble afoot. The Yanks are coming. Where do I start? Well, check out Sydney McLaughlin, 400 meters hurdles, world record time, 51.41 seconds. Femke Bol of the Netherlands is one of her fiercest rivals. She's at least a second off that pace. Dali Mohammed, who is a main rival of McLaughlin, a fellow American, is not at these trials. But my goodness me, their strength in depth is ridiculous. Shamir Little took the third berth, and I think the third berth would be maybe a little too much, but we shall see. For the likes of Genevieve Russell of Jamaica, it's going to be a hot house down there. I tell you, it's going to be a hot house. Let's check out some other results. Michael Norman, flattered to deceive, some may say, coach's desk, some may say, but this man seems to have learnt some lessons after placing only fifth, I say only, fifth at the Tokyo Olympics. This man is a man on a mission. He is listening to his coaches. His coaches are led by a certain Quincy Watts, a great American 400-meter runner. And he seems to be listening to coaches' instructions to the T, because coming off the last bend and entering the home straight, this man seems to have strength and powers of resolve and speed to boot. 400 meters finals for men in America, 43.56 takes the American championship crown. He is heading to Eugene, returning to the same track. It's going to be trouble, I tell you. Second place, get this. Second place goes to an athlete that I've never heard of until the semifinals of the American 400 meter semifinals. Get this name. Champion Allison. You heard it. Champion Allison. And I'm going to tell you about the significance of Allison, because there's a certain Allison the Great Felix. 21 years since she first appeared at the national championships. She's got herself a berth on the American mixed relay team or women's 4x4 relay team. She finished sixth in the women's 400 meters, won by Tahila Diggs in just over 50 seconds. I don't think, funny enough, the Americans will be shaking things up in the individual event, because when you've got the likes of Shauna Miller-Weibo running, I don't think anyone's going to be catching her. But Allison Felix has made the American mixed relay or 4x4 meters, 400 meters team. But my goodness me, champion Allison, sub 44 seconds. Personal best, you better believe it. Never ducked under 44 seconds before. The man made a huge jump. Champion Allison. Imagine being named Champion Allison. Goodness gracious me. That's incredible. You need to have some gumption to be named that. But he produced the fireworks, all right. Just behind Michael Norman. Third place, Randolph Ross. Randolph Ross will be seeing a fearsome 4x4 men's relay. Fearsome, similarly with the women. But the men, I don't think anyone's catching them anytime soon. Michael Norman is on a mission, and I think that mission is going to be hard to resist. It will take the very best from the likes of Stephen Gardner of the Bahamas to take this crown from him on American turf. But if anyone can do it, Kirani James will be in with a shout. But I think only Stephen Gardner will be able to stop Michael Norman from being crowned world 400 meters champion. We shall see. As for the Jamaican slice of action, well, having seen some of the protagonists, the Chris Taylors, the Anthony Clarks, or Cox, should I say, 45 seconds. Yes, I said it, 45 seconds. We'll move on from there. I think you can see the picture there. Meanwhile, in 800 meters action, I saw a very interesting runner. Look out for this gentleman, Brandon Miller, a front-running brother who made the final running boldly from the front, took on some of his main rivals and the likes of Hoppel and other notable runners such as Clayton Murphy were vanquished. The final, of course, awaits, so we'll see how that turns out. But that should be an absorbing contest. Meanwhile, suffering from a bit of a hay fever here, but I'm hanging in there. Meanwhile, in the 100 meters hurdles, that is going to be a titanic, mammoth event, a real star-studded affair come the World Championships. Of course, Jamaica have got the likes of Brittany Anderson. Fingers crossed that she makes it. Megan Tapper, Danielle Williams, a real plethora of talent, and we're going to be seeing who comes out at the head of the proverbial table in the Jamaican national trials soon and very soon. But in the meantime, in America, they've got a hot threesome led by current world record holder Kenny Harrison. My goodness me, she what, 12.34 seconds, I believe, to take the victory in the 100 meters hurdles. And she has a couple of outstanding athletes joining her. Aliyah Armstrong took the third place berth, and Alicia Johnson came second by 100th of a second, 12.35 seconds. They are burning up the track. Of course, I still believe, personally speaking, Rich Post Sports says Jasmine Camacho Quinn of Puerto Rico is still the woman to beat. She knows what she's up against. She's got the eye of the tiger. She knows that the women up against her are fierce and fast, but she knows that the challenge has to be met, and I believe she will meet it. But that's going to be a hot event at the World Championships in Eugene, Oregon in around 3 weeks' time. Allyson Felix, let us salute, making another final. I believe her last race, Allyson Felix's last race, should be around August the 7th, in front of her adoring home fans. And I would salute her and say, Allyson, you have left a mark in the sport. In the meantime, a word of warning, the Yanks are coming. Wait a minute. They're there, over there. And everyone from across the world will have to come over to America to try and get some podium glory, gold, silver, and bronze. Keep it locked on Rich Post Sports. Share, like, and subscribe. I'm keeping it locked. Eyes on the prize. Peace. Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. Get that thing out of the way. My Lord, my Lord.